Hello, dreamers! Welcome back to Dandelion Daydreams. Today, we're sharing a timeless tale filled with wisdom, patience, and one big race. It's the story of the tortoise and the hare. So, snuggle up and let's hop into this thoughtful and funny adventure. Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow full of buzzing bees and soft green grass, there lived a very speedy hare. He was proud of how fast he could run, and he never missed a chance to remind everyone about it. "I'm the fastest animal in the forest," the hare would boast, bouncing around. "No one can beat me, not even close." The other animals just smiled and shook their heads, used to his bragging. But one day, a quiet little tortoise looked up from under his shell and said, "I may not be fast, but I'd be happy to race you." The meadow went quiet. A tortoise? Race the fastest hare in the forest? The hare burst into laughter. "You want to race me? This will be over in seconds." But the tortoise simply nodded, calm and steady. "We'll see," he said. The next morning, all the animals gathered for the big race. Birds chirped excitedly from the trees, and squirrels twitched their tails in anticipation. The starting line was marked with twigs, and the path wound through the meadow all the way to the big oak tree. When the race began, the hare took off like a rocket. He zoomed ahead so fast that dust puffed up behind him. The tortoise took his first slow step, then another and another. Slowly but surely, he plodded forward. Meanwhile, the hare was already far ahead. He glanced back and chuckled. "That tortoise won't catch me. I've got time for a nap." So he stretched out under a shady tree and dozed off, completely confident. The tortoise didn't stop. Step by step, he made his way through the meadow. He passed buzzing bees, cheerful flowers, and even the sleeping hare. But he never looked back, just kept moving forward, steady as ever. After a while, the hare woke up with a big yawn and a stretch. "Time to finish this race," he said casually. But when he looked down the path, he couldn't believe his eyes. There was the tortoise, almost at the finish line. Panicked, the hare dashed off as fast as he could, his ears flying behind him. But it was too late. Just as he reached the big oak tree, the tortoise took one final step and crossed the finish line. The animals cheered and clapped their paws, hooves and wings. The tortoise had won. The hare stood in shock. "But how?" he asked. The tortoise looked up with a kind smile and said, "Slow and steady wins the race." From that day on, the hare wasn't quite so boastful, and he had a new respect for the gentle tortoise. And all the animals remembered that it's not always about speed. It's about determination and never giving up. And that, dreamers, is the story of the tortoise and the hare. A tale that reminds us that even the smallest steps can lead to big victories if we just keep going. If you enjoyed this gentle adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more magical tales from Dandelion Daydreams. Keep dreaming, dreamers, and we'll see you in the next adventure.